What's going on, guys? We're back with another one. Today we have quite a lot of things to do, so let me run you through them. First things first, we're going to be working on these two Chevys. We're going to be getting them laid up today, so fully welded, then ready for the runners. So that's going to be a bit fun. This one, the bolt holes aren't lining up properly, so we're going to have to massage that a little bit. And this one, we just got the head plates in for. So this one's a supercharged, so it's a bit thicker. And I have to tap these water ports, get them all ready, grain them, radius them, make them look pretty. Pretty much make them look like that. That's what it should look like at the end. And then hopefully by the end of the day, I can have this thing fully timed up, ready to close the engine, and then get ready to make the exhaust. Once the exhaust is done, yeah, many things to do, but the timing is the most important one as of right now. Yeah, let's get into the head plates first. Okay, so Chevys are done. Now I'm going to work on timing this thing right here. So all our dots are lined up. I don't have the stay, but we can do it without it. And because this is a new camshaft, it doesn't have any cutouts. So that one you can put a spanner in there and sort of wiggle it around. Because that's new, that doesn't have any cutout. It does look really good though. But yeah, so they're all lubed up, ready to go. That's on my mark there. It's on my mark there. That one's on the mark there. So I'm going to slowly torque that top plate down and make sure everything stays where it's meant to go. So wish me luck. Okay, so engine is now timed. I did go ahead and put a few things on, but the reason why I didn't really record it is because it was a bit of a two-man job. I had to get Jake to help me, and trying to fight around the tripod that's broken as well, so it doesn't help. Trying to fight around tripod and doing it all was a bit tricky, but I'll run you down what we did anyway. Okay, so bridge is on. Pull my chair. So we got the new guides, new tensioners in, another tensioner there for the oil pump. All those guides are done. They're done. That's done. That's all ready. All this is in. I did get a video of that, but yeah, I thought, fuck it, I'll just tell you that it's in anyway. So I'm going to get a few of these things on. That back on, all that sort of back on. I don't know whether to put that on and leave that, because I'm not going to put that on today just yet. I got a few other things I got to do. But yeah, so that's on. Torque spec and all these, don't know. It's just FT. And if you don't know what FT stands for, it just stands for fucking tight. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at, and it's Loctited as well. But yeah, I'm going to put a few things on, then get back to graining plates for this Chevy now that they are all radiused on the corners and stuff. Just there on the corners and stuff. That way we can get our heights right, because, you know, you put them on, the head plate's above the head and the port doesn't line up, the bolts don't line up. That's ready now. So corners are done, that's done, but I had to wait for the radiator to be finished. And also the head plates over there. But I'm going to put these on first, then do head plates. Let's do it. Okay, so ended up putting that cover on anyway. I figured it's 5 bolts, so if I got to take it back off, it really doesn't matter. Sensors in. I could only get 1 bolt in the heat shield. I had to bend that up to try and get the exhaust out, but I'm pretty sure with my new exhaust, it's going to be easier to get in and out. So I put that down. One of the threads is just completely snafu'd, so that's not going to happen. But I did get 1 bolt in, so that's got to be something. My light ran out of battery, so I don't know if you'll see it, but I got the EGR unit in, this line in, fuel pump on the back, all done, all the lines are hooked up. And yeah, and then that on, which is awesome. I'll try and get it close up actually. Yeah, so that's on now. All these lines are on now, so yeah, ready to rumble. Now, just got to make the exhaust, which really doesn't look that hard. You know, like I've got this little piece that I mocked up the other day, and that goes pretty easily in there. So pretty much a straight 45, maybe less, down, flange, done. So yeah, pretty simple on that one. So now that pretty much that's all I'm going to do on the Audi today, let's get on to some graining. Well, that's the end of what I'm pretty much going to be doing. Yeah, these are all grained, ready to lay up, ready for runners. The Audi is pretty much sealed. I ended up doing a few extra things on that, and I ended up actually figuring out something that is wrong and I have to fix. So I'll show you what I found out. Give this thing some light. So I ended up just putting the coils on, this little line here, this line here, and all that. I don't really know where that goes to actually. Oh, into the turbo. But yeah, just little lines and stuff. And then I was like, oh, I'll put this line on. And then I realized I don't have a piece. I thought, oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, and I put that shield on too. Put that on. But yeah, back to it. I thought, oh, that's weird. I must have it somewhere. I looked on my shelf and I noticed that is 1 piece. Yeah, that was the last person's repair job. I wonder it had a shitty idle. I thought, oh. So now I have to figure out how to make that connect to that, because that ain't working. And that's 1 piece. I can't pull that apart. That doesn't bolt onto there from what I can tell. It's just 1 piece. So I might have to machine up a sort of bush that clips onto that. And a plate, an alloy plate, that sort of works. So yeah, I have to figure that out, but that's sort of, you know, there. The exhaust is the major part. Getting everything back onto the car is the major part. But yeah, and I was going to seal that up, but I thought, nah, I'm going to watch a few more videos, do a little bit more research before I completely shut it up in case I've missed something. Highly doubt it, but it doesn't hurt to double check your work. So yeah, that is the verdict of the Audi, and today I ended up staying pretty late, as you can see, just to try and get it done. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.